to do a little bit of a garden update. As you can see, we have a ton of raised beds. Michael built these, what, about a month ago now, I think? Let me step back here so you can see. We have 2 4-foot by 32-foot long, and then we have 2 4-foot by 8-foot and 1 4-foot by 16-foot. We put these, if you might notice from our previous video, where our sweet potatoes were. So we did what we could to keep the deer out from the sweet potatoes, but we did not take into account the rabbits, and they plowed through those. So we decided to go ahead and just do some raised beds right here because it's fairly flat. It's close to our well, so we can have a nice shut-off valve so we can easily water this with our well water. Quick update on everything we've got growing. We are working on a video right now to show you guys how Michael built all these beds. Over here, we have some volunteer pumpkins that came up. And we've never planted pumpkins before. These came up, we had bought some pumpkins for decoration last year and kind of just threw them out here in the woods, and they came up. We picked one, we have it on the porch, but we do have this guy, he's huge. And then we have a couple more. We have one big one. You're catching bugs? We have another one out this way, you can see. Maybe careful stepping here. And then a few more kind of scattered all over. But, so we went ahead and you got cabbage from the hardware store, right? Yeah. How many did you plant?
20.
20? We planted 20 cabbage, and they were just, gosh, a couple inches tall, and these things are massive. I don't know if you can see that, but they are huge. I think we planted 2. How many zucchinis? Just 2 right here in between the cabbage to fill in the spots. And then we planted some early yellow straight neck squash too, and we started these from seed, and he just trimmed back last night a lot of the bottom leaves, so that's what you see down here. But they are loaded up and just absolutely massive in here. They're huge. So next to our cabbage and our squash, we have rutabagas and turnips. Our rutabagas aren't looking too hot. We got these seeds just from our local hardware store for rutabagas. And then our turnips, we had white turnips that I got from Baker Creek, and then we had purple top turnips from the hardware store too. So these are the purple tops, and I think about right here where these smaller ones are the white tops. And then next in line, we've got carrots that we planted that are coming up. And earlier this week, I went ahead and re-sowed some that are, I don't know if you can see, starting to come up now too. And the turnips are kind of covering up those guys too. But I re-sowed in these holes that we had there too, and it's kind of hard to see, but they're all coming up too. And we did both carrots were from Baker Creek, and we had, I forget the variant of the orange carrots, and then we had purple carrots as well. And then I think, yep, right here Michael planted some more turnips, and they're all kind of starting to come up too, and he planted the whole rest of this half of the bed. And then over here, I have, and it hasn't come up yet, I just planted just 2 rows of some lettuce that we got. And then this bed, the 4x16, has all of our collards in it, and he got these from the hardware store as well, I think a week or 2 ago now. So they're starting to kind of take off. The bugs, which they just landed on me, The bugs are starting to kind of tote these guys off. We do have diatomaceous earth on some stuff. We'll probably need to go ahead and put some more on, but I think we're going to today harvest some of these turnip greens to go with dinner and get those cooked down tonight to have with dinner. So pretty cool. We're doing, I think everything's doing a lot better in these raised beds than they were in the ground in the back. I think we need to heavily amend the soil back there. So we went ahead and, you know, are kind of doing a tester and seeing how things do out here. And so far they're doing really well. So we don't have anything planted in here yet. Grace and I actually, we went ahead and planted some Chinese cabbage and green onions. So those are still coming up. We're going to transplant them probably next week. I'm going to let them get just a tad bit bigger before putting them out here. Yeah.
Come help us.
Anyway, I think Michael's going to go ahead and cut some wood too today and stack some. He made a small kind of a wood shelter over there so we can start keeping, getting some of our wood put up too. Now that he's back on his feet, he can do a lot more. So we're trying to play catch up from the things we weren't able to do in the spring when he broke his foot. So he's gonna do that. And then we're just gonna cut those turnip greens. We might, I think too, put some trail cameras out. This morning we had about 8 deer down at the pond this morning. So we're gonna go ahead and get our cameras out so we can see what's going on around here. They've been coming up on this side of the house as well. Look at that. We planted these, what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Look at, they smell good.
So what we'll do, we'll just kind of come in.
Clip some of them and...
We'll leave the middle leaves and it's inside because that's the new leaves.
Oh, and these are the white turnips, these ones. And then those ones over there at the end are the purple. Dang, we're gonna have a lot of turnip greens. Did you find yourself a grasshopper? Yeah. Let's see, where is he? Let's see.
They'll cut down enough.
Oops. Let's see. Ooh, cool.
Mommy, Dad, can you catch another bug for me?
Our camera's at 6%, so let's see if you can see. These ones are more hairy than the white ones, aren't they? That makes me itchy. You can't quite see these ones yet, though.
Another bug.
Dang, we're gonna have to come in here and weed all this too. So we filled these with compost we had delivered. Well, we had that one pile delivered and then it had a bunch of pigweed in it, so we had to pick all that out and then cover it with a tarp. And then we had another pile our neighbor brought over to us for free, which was really cool. So we kind of mixed both of them with some of the dirt from the property too and filled them in, but we're having some small pigweeds and grass. Wow, look at how big these white ones are. Wow. I'll be interested to see how well the white ones do compared to the purple tops, because the white ones were an heirloom seed and the purple tops came from the hardware store. Are you scooping the dirt? Good job.
I wonder if by coming in here and cutting them out like this, it makes them produce more. Like they bush out more or something.
That came from our property. This pile came from Michael's uncle. And then those big logs, like that one you're cutting, right? That came from the game lands. We're able to get permits to take any of the wood that from trees that fall on the game lands.
Woo! This is white oak. Church bells.
Your shoes? Do you have something in your shoe?
Yeah.
Alright, let's go get it out.
Okay. He's putting some on his tractor.
He is putting some on the tractor. So this is the little woodshed Michael built about 2 weeks ago, I think. 2 or 3 weeks ago. We'll come out with a video showing how he did that. It's nothing fancy, but you know, it gets the job done.
It didn't cost anything because we already had the material.
Yeah, this was just, I think, leftover lumber we had from when we built the house. But hey, it works. Enough for now. We're just kind of making do with what we've got. Okay.
Oh, I got stuffies.
You do have stuffies.
Dad, I got stuffies in my hand.
Yeah. Alrighty.
You coming down the driveway?
Alright, let's go put the camera out. Let's see how many deers we'll find, huh? Roughly 8 deer right here along the pond dam. And you can see that, I don't know if we mentioned it, I think we did before. Before this filled with water, Michael and his dad built the piers or the posts for the pond pier. So that's a work in progress. Maybe next summer. So that'll be another project another time.
Mom, I'm coming. I got nothing.
You're fluffing the dirt? Okay. Okay, good. Good job. Whoa.
Let me go get your cat. Dad, how can you move that big rock away?
That's a good spot for it. They're coming in and out right here.
Come on, Mom. Dad. Forest, walking through the forest. Oh! I saw the sunflower.
That's the sun.
It should be.
It's the golden.
Sing it again.
Mr. Sun, Sun, hello, golden Mr. Sun, please shine down on me. Mr. Sun, Sun, hello, Mr. Sun, please shine down on me.